Good morning, and welcome back to Jody Lewis Creations. In today's video, we are going to do a flip through of Minnie May. And Chloe is here helping, and she's trying to eat the string on the journal. So this should be really interesting. In the last video, we did our cover together. And so what we have here is the Scrappy Silhouette Kit from Tracie. And remember this okay, sorry, Mark came home. So this is the Scrappy Silhouette Kit from Tracie, and it is a wonderful kit, and I will probably be using it again for something because I love it. So in this page, we did that little bit of stenciling, and then this is that coppery or bronze matte medium that I added the mica to, the glossy matte medium, with our little lace tab on our page, Chloe. And oh my gosh. Anyway, in our tiny little pocket, I'm not going to take everything out of these pockets because it's really hard to get them in and out, but this one wasn't too bad. So it's just our little journaling card that I did the stamping on to give it a little bit of interest. Hopefully the camera's, oh no, it went in the trash. No, it's a lot of work. That cannot go in the trash. Dude, stop with the string. All right. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, come here, get off the table. You're just being, too much this morning or afternoon, whatever time it is. All right, I put her in the chair. Maybe she'll leave us be now for a minute. I don't know. She's awfully intent on this string. Oh my goodness. Where are we? Right here, our little pocket. And you guys know I have to leave the Chloe shenanigans in. All right. Nope, she's back. I knew she was going to do that. Okay. And then we have our pages that we did our inking and our heat embossing on to give them more interest. Our little lace tabbies on just the front, back, and middle signature. What is that matte medium or the glossy medium is causing me issues here. And we have our little tag that we made with the staple. Oh my gosh, I hope you guys have humor about her because it's out of my control at this point. She's got string on the brain. She's wanting to play. So anyway, yes. So a big thank you to my friend who challenged me to make this journal, Chloe Louise. And it's been a lot of fun to work on and just have really enjoyed it a lot. And this little pocket is just a little strip of the cabbage dyed paper that I stamped and folded and put in here just to have it for a little piece in our tuck there. And I did stamp on it to give it a little more interest. And then did some stenciling on the white spaces of those pages. And I think that was in video 3. This is a ticket that I did as a little side tuck here, and again with a piece of the cabbage dyed paper. And more of that glossy matte, that glossy medium that we put the mica in. The stenciling and stamping on those pages to give them interest. And then the silhouette, the bird. And this was an old ledger page. Remember, these were scanned in. This is actual vintage ephemera that I scanned in. And some of it's antique, some is vintage. And then I had this tiny attacher, the rusty staple, and a little piece of trim. I had put that on another piece, but it wasn't working where I was trying to put it. And I thought, oh, that'll be interesting to put on the top of that card. So I did that. And more of that copper. We're just going to go with copper because I don't know what color it is. And the fossilized amber and the rusty hinge went really well with this kit. And then the blue ink that I used was the Faded Jeans, all from the Distress line. Then the brown was Scorched Timber, again, from the Distress line. So we have this was another piece of the vintage ephemera that's in there, or antique ephemera. I did a little stamping on a little piece of the cabbage dyed paper. Here she comes again. Oh, a little envelope with a little tiny piece of trim on it. And our little trifold legal document that I'm still trying to figure out how to keep that from getting lost in that pocket. So I do have it off to the side there, trying to prevent, don't lick me. Yes, you're getting on my nerves. Thank you for the kiss. More lace, more stenciling. These images are great. So the link to this kit is in the description box below. And this is a design team project for May. Now this is an antique check that's in that pocket with the ticket and the tiny little whale tabs that she made me. I still can't believe I was able to get those folded in half and actually use them as whale tabs. Like, how fun is that? I will be very thankful for Creep on June and working on a normal size project. My hands will be very thankful. This is a little strip of coffee dyed paper that I had that I just did a little bit of script stamp on to add some interest to it. And then another little piece of that cabbage dyed paper that was an offcut. So I just cut it into a little tag shape. And this was a strip of just one of the pages that I had trimmed down for making a pocket or something. And I was like, oh, I can use that little strip. Definitely gives new meaning to saving the scraps. And I do have a scrap bin, but no, I'm not saving scraps that small. I only saved them for this project. All right, I love that one, how that stencil came out. Oh, let go. More birds. I love this, and this one's got texture. Some of these I purposely didn't smooth it down, so it left some like rough texture on the pages. I totally am going to be doing that again. And then this is another little ticket that I used as a little side tuck. And again, it's an offcut of one of the actual scrapbook or digital designs that I used as my bases. And I tried to go bird, not bird, bird, not bird, bird on my signatures since I did 5 signatures. And they have 4 pages each in them. And yeah, I love that. This is what the offcut was from because I backed this pocket. And I haven't made this pocket on screen for anything, but I will because I really like that pocket. I was just playing around one day and thought, ooh, can I make this in this tiny little pocket? And I did, and it worked, and I love it. All right, so this is our corrugated cardboard cover. This was just the flap off of a box that we tore down in the last video, and I took the top layer off of it so you can actually see the corrugated section, and I just ran my scorched timber ink pad over that. If you have any questions about this little journal, please feel free to ask. I'll do my best to answer them. I know I didn't film everything. It just was truly a very challenging project to work on and film because it was so tiny, like trying to get things under the camera for you and get it so that like you could actually see what I was doing was really hard because the pieces were just so small, and the nature of working on it and trying to see what I was doing and getting my hands to cooperate. So all those good fun things. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you found joy in it like I did. It truly was just a fun little make, and I am so grateful to my friend who put in all the hard work to prepare the kits for me. It was so much fun. And special thank you to Tracie for allowing me to be on her design team, and I get to play with her fabulous creations. Thank you so much for joining me. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember, Creep on June is starting soon, and I'm so excited. So excited. All right, I will see you guys in the next video. For reference, today is May 14th. I am getting this all finished and put on the shelf so I can start playing with my Creep on June stuff for you guys and for me. Let's be real. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.